And this episode of Penn Point starts right now. This episode of Penn Point is brought to you by Jack Threads. As you might know, clean water is one of the scarcest resources in the world. We need it to survive, and yet nearly 1 billion people don't have access to it. We want to get involved, so we're partnering with Charity Water to make a difference. Charity Water is an organization that donates 100%. That's all, 100% of the money it raises to building wells and bringing clean water to communities in need. They're leveraging technology in really creative ways to mobilize people around the cause, and we want to get you, our viewers, involved. Each show on Revision 3 is reaching out to our viewers to raise money to build wells. It takes $5,000 to build a well that can provide clean water to an entire village. $5,000. That's not, that's what a VCR cost in 1978. $5,000 to build a well to provide clean water to an entire village. So we need your help to make a difference. Go to revision3.com/charitywater to learn more and get involved. Okay. Man, this is so hard. Sarah Palin put as a favorite this tweet about a psycho church that's talking about Obama being a member of the Taliban. It's a picture that's taken of, what's that called in front of a church? Marquee? Maybe it's still called the Marquee. In front of a church, at a psycho church, I guess, in New York. And I saw the guy on Anderson Cooper 360, an African-American gentleman, who sent this tweet about with this picture of this crazy church making claims that are just hateful and wrong. I mean, you can be as against Obama as you want, but this is just, it's just not true. He's not a member of the Taliban. It's just stupid to even say that. I guess he sent this tweet to Ann Coulter, because this guy and Ann Coulter go back and forth. And Ann Coulter, she fucks around. She's a goofball, And I don't like to go on shows with her because sometimes it seems on the air that things get so crazy, I feel uncomfortable afterwards. But if you're just talking to her like a human being, she just fucks around. She's just cool. She's funny. I don't agree with her on anything, but she's cool and funny. He sends her this, and she puts it up as her new favorite church. And they're obviously both kidding. And then Sarah Palin comes along and puts it as her favorite tweet, this new church thing. Because of Sarah Palin being so hated, when Ann does it, when this other guy does it, it's a joke, but Sarah Palin might really mean it. Like, she might really mean that she thinks Obama is a member of the Taliban. And then people who are detractors say stuff about her like, well, she just put this up so she can get the xenophobic to rally around her, and then she's going to take it down and say she didn't favorite it. And she also says it's a mistake. So these people that hate Sarah Palin say she's too stupid to do anything, and then she's too smart not to have favorited accidentally, which I have done myself on Twitter. I've accidentally hit favorite, but I don't know if she did that. And I don't know, maybe she's in on the joke. But the problem with Sarah Palin is I so want to defend her. I mean, I go on Larry King and Stephanie Miller, and all these people are saying hysterical things about Sarah Palin. Like, she's so incredibly dangerous and stupid, and how much they hate her. And if she runs for president, it's the worst thing in the world, and all of this stuff. And they talk about her so smarmy and so condescending and so hateful that I so want to defend Sarah Palin. I so want to defend her. And I hear people talk about her. And I hear Joy Behar and Stephanie Miller and these people just trashing her, just trashing her and hating her. And my sense of justice and the underdog just kind of rises up in me. And I want to just say, no, I will stick up for Sarah Palin. I will do that. And then I read what she says, and I can't find anything good about her. I mean, I guess she's attractive, I mean, I don't mind that she writes in her hand. I don't mind any of the stuff they bust her for. The stuff they bust her for is trivial and stupid or hysterical, but she's still wrong, and she's wrong about everything. And even if she thinks this marquee in New York about Obama lying, hateful stuff, even if she thinks it's funny, she's a politician. She doesn't get to do funny that way. That's what you trade in. You don't get to say stuff like that. You know, it's like telling offensive jokes. When you're in public, you can't do it. Bobcat Goldthwait said this beautifully. Bobcat Goldthwait said that around his friends, he might tell a joke that uses a racist word because his friends know him and know his heart, and they know where he really stands. But if you do that in public, I mean, if you read Sarah Silverman's book, you know, the Bedwetter book, she talks about this. You know, if you do that kind of stuff in public, people could misunderstand it, and it's so dangerous. And I try to be so careful about that because, you know, I say so many stupid things that I want to try to keep them to a minimum. But Sarah Palin, I mean, even if she's kidding, she's wrong, because you got to be careful. If you're out in the public and people look up to you, you got to be really careful. And if you're going to see that as funny, maybe you have to see it as funny privately. So I so want to defend Sarah Palin. The people who attack her do it for the wrong reasons and do it awful and they hysterical and hateful, and it's terrible. But there's nothing good I can find about Sarah Palin, and I so want to. So Sarah, please stop fucking up. Please start saying smart stuff, because I will be right behind you in a New York minute, whatever it is. I don't even know that, but I know that marquee is wrong. And I might think it was funny around my friends, but I don't even think I'd put it up as funny on, you know, I don't think it's funny, you know, even in private I don't. Sarah, please, babe. We all know most guys hate shopping for clothes. I hate shopping for clothes. Look at me. Yeah. We all know that most guys hate shopping for clothes. You gotta leave the house, go to the store, and look all over the place to find one or two things that might be cool. Luckily, that era is over. Now that there's Jack Threads. Jack Threads is a members-only online shopping club that does the dirty work for you and saves you a boatload of cash. Boat is not the load of cash I usually think of, but boatload of cash. Each day, Jack Threads serves up the honest new indie brands at huge discount prices. We're talking up to 80% off what you'd pay in a store. And they get amazing brands like Kid Robot, The Hundreds, and American Apparel for way less than you'd find anywhere else. Now Jack Threads is a private club, but Penn Point has got the hookup. To access these awesome deals, just go to jackthreads.com/pen and you'll skip the wait list to become a member right away. Oh, did we mention that it's free to join? Hit up jackthreads.com/pen and you'll instantly start saving up to 80% without having to leave the house. When I can save money without leaving the house, I'm one happy cowboy. Jack Threads, okay? Remember Jack Threads. Remember, jackthreads.com/pen. That's me. Pen.